Hey you guys, it's Lynnea, and I'm really excited because I'm going to be playing with some of the new scrapbook.com clear stamps and a new 6x8 stencil as well. So let's get started by taking a look at the products that I'm going to be using. I'm going to be using this little trio of inks. These are the Tropical Hybrid ink set. So there's Havana Red, Daffodil, and Oasis, and I will use these three colors to create all the colors of the rainbow. Super fun. I love that the three primary colors are included in this tropical ink set. So let's start off with these scrapbook.com Nina Solar White A2 vertical scored cards. Super easy. You just pull one of these out of the package, use a bone folder to just crease that card. It's already creased, so all you have to do is really fold it and then reinforce the crease, and you have a ready-to-go top folding A2 card. I'm going to be using this Buffalo Check 6x8 stencil, and I love the stencil. I love checkered patterns, and then also the fact that this is 6x8, so it's like a huge stencil. Pay no mind, these ink pads are really easy to open, but this is a super cold day and my fingers just didn't want to work on that yellow ink pad. So either way, I took this Buffalo Check stencil and I turned it sideways on my card so that I could have a diagonal check pattern. I sprayed some pixie spray on the back so that it would tack down onto my stencil, and I'm just going to start blending on this daffodil ink. I'm covering most of the card with the daffodil ink, and then I'm going to come up from the bottom with the Havana Red. So that's going to give me yellow at the top, red at the bottom, and then the majority of my card is going to be where the Havana Red and the daffodil inks mix to create this gorgeous like sunset orange color. I just love how this card background turned out. I'm going to remove the stencil here, just give it a quick wipe down with a towel, and check this out. I love that gradient of color, and these inks just blend so well together, and all I used was just two different colors of inks, but you can see a whole bunch of different shades of ink in there. So I went ahead and created a few backgrounds. For this second one, I used the Oasis at the bottom with the daffodil at the top, and that creates the green in the middle. For this third one here, I created all 6 colors of the rainbow just by using those 3 colors of ink and letting them overlap and blend together. So fun. This is the new Word Fetty Best Day Ever stamp set from scrapbook.com. I'm going to be using that along with the vintage type lower stamp set. Now, don't panic. I am going to cut these stamps apart because I liked how the little sayings, it's the same font in the Word Fetty Best Day Ever stamp set as it is with the vintage type lower stamp set. At least it looked like it to me, close enough that it looked like these would pair together really well. So I took the last word of some of these sayings, like "you are my sunshine," snipped off a word. So for this instance, I took "you are my sunshine" and cut off the sunshine, and I'm going to build the word sunshine with that vintage type lower stamp set and use the "you are my" in that Word Fetty Best Day Ever stamp set. And I'm just going to continue on building up a bunch of sentiments so that I can have a mix of sizes of the similar font. I love to mix and match fonts, and I think that it just looks really, it just gives a fun touch to kind of mix and match the sizing of the sentiments. I'll use my paper trimmer and just trim out each one of these heat embossed sentiments, and then I can just kind of trim off the sides a little bit and put them on my cards. So I have a few different cards here, all 3 of my cards. I'm going to be using the "You Are My Sunshine" for that yellow to orange to red card because that reminded me of sun. I have "Hello Beautiful" that I stamped and heat embossed 3 times, and I'll be using that on my rainbow card. And then I have "Love Your Smile" for the green card, and again, I stamped the "Love Your" from the Word Fetty Best Day Ever stamp set and then built the word "Smile" from the vintage type lower stamp set. I used some foam tape to mount all of these little sentiment strips onto the cards, And I added a bit of glitter with a clear shimmer pen onto that black cardstock sentiment strips. And then I'm just going to embellish these cards with some black gems. So really quickly, I have 3 cards. Let's take a look at all of them. This one is the first one where I blended the Havana Red and the Daffodil ink to create that pretty blend of color. Next up is this green and blue and yellow one where I blended the Daffodil with the Oasis ink to create that gradient of color with the yellow at the top down to the blue at the bottom. And then for this one, I started with the Havana Red into the Daffodil, into the Oasis, and then I even blended some more Havana Red at the bottom to get that purple color. Thank you guys so much for watching. Head on over to scrapbook.com to see the rest of the new release. Thank you. I'll see you next time. Bye.